right, welcome back to the 2019 Western Canadian Regional Quidditch Championship. We have on the left the Edmonton Aurors facing off against, on the right we have the Storm Crows, the Vancouver Storm Crows. So we are looking to see a very exciting game between these two. They're both considered to be very high-level teams. In white over on the left again is the Edmonton Aurors, and on the right from Vancouver, the Vancouver Storm Crows.
Both teams have played incredibly well this entire tournament. Don't you be surprised if this is just a preview for the gold medal match later tonight.
They asked me to change.
Agreed.
Put on Jess.
Yes.
We're just waiting now to finish setting up the field, and then they will be off, and it will be a race for the balls.
I got something. There's no way I'm wearing a long sleeve. I'm soaking up this sun before I go back.
Head ref Howie is on the field.
It's teal!
There's a little bit of commotion before the play starts. Everyone's just getting comfortable in positions.
Yep.
Okay, it's fine. If it's okay, it's okay.
There we go. Referees are on the field now.
Sally, I'll be your head ref for this match. Edmonton, you will be white. Storm Crows, you will be green. Edmonton, are you ready? Hold the line! Storm Crows, are you ready? Who breaks the storm? We do! Brooms down. Ready? Brooms up.
And we are off.
There they are.
Oh, Storm Crows are in position.
Storm Crows have possession. It looks like Storm Crow keeper with Quaffle right now. It moves back. Remains in Storm Crow hands. Green has the ball. There's a quick substitution off on the side for the bludger and the beater on Storm Crows.
And for number 39 on the Storm Crows, Oda Schultz is back on the field.
Oh, good block from Edmonton with keeper. Keeper has the ball.
There's the ball, quick possession turn. Real high energy.
There was no goal scored, and now the Edmonton is pressing down to Vancouver side.
Edmonton getting really good field control right now, but getting some trouble.
There's a quick switch.
Oh, and here comes
Good
up
hand
the
there.
field. And that will be a goal
That was a
by
goal?
Chris Rand of
That was an
Edmonton.
impressive goal. I completely destroyed the hoop. Fantastic. All right, green keeping with the ball. Moving up the field. He's passed off to number 6.
Austin Wallace carrying the ball around the field. Green still has possession. Oh,
And there's a flurry of movement. And it
and
looks
that
like,
would be good.
there we are. Storm Crows keeper has sunk the ball, and that's 10 points for Storm Crows.
Number 67, Eric Van Horn.
The score is now 10-10, tied between Edmonton Aurors and the Vancouver Storm Crows. So the keeper has now exited his keeper zone. He is no longer protected from beaters and other chasers. They pass the half. It's a quick press.
Good press, good ball motion around the side, but very tight defense. Oh, and here it comes down the middle. And that is good.
Is that good? We're not sure if that was a goal or not. There's going to be a stoppage of play while we determine whether the goal was good.
Stoppage of play by refs. I don't know. It's looking like a pretty tight game so far. Both sides are playing very well, very tight defense. and
Goal is called
controlling
good.
the proper play.
Yeah. Both teams are pretty even, having a good time. Goal is called good, so it's now 20-10 for the Edmonton Aurors. Davis snitching.
Thank you!
Here, it's that. And the seeker's got to get that.
The first whistle indicating the goal is good. On the second whistle, you start moving. Don't move. Goal is good.
Pierce and Travis on point.
They're back.
Got back.
And they're coming back down with the Storm Crows with bludger superiority. Smooth controlled play. Oh, they're coming down to that side of the field. Here it comes. Oh. It's a flurry of energy coming out. Pass to Austin Wallace. And that's a turnover.
Storm Crows is hustling back. Looks like Edmonton keeper is holding on to the ball. It's a quick pass off to one of the Edmonton chasers. It's good. Holding it out, and it's a slow march at the field now. Everyone's regrouping and setting up. Yeah.
And the play is stopped.
There was a good tackle, and Austin Wallace has the quaffle.
And that's the turnover. Storm Crows still have blood superiority coming down the field.
Storm Crows regained possession of the quaffle after there was a close call from the Edmonton Aurors. They almost scored another goal on them. It is still 20-10 for the Edmonton Aurors.
Coming down the field. Storm Crows have really good ball possession right now. Oh, again challenge. Oh, and here they come down the center of the field. And
A slam dunk. From who was that?
Number one. Mr. Indiana Nickel.
Of course it was Indy.
Man, there is some throws that are just good. That was zesty. And yes, I used that word zesty.
That was zesty.
Absolutely.
It was even zosty, you could say.
Quite so.
All right, with Edmonton Aurors back in possession of the quaffle, they're again making another attempt at the goal. Passed off to their keeper, and they passed it back to that.
Edmonton making good pass option, and
The ball's dropped.
and that's a turnover on the Edmonton Oilers. Storm Crows moving down the field.
Wyatt has the ball. It passes off to Austin Wallace.
Passing it in. Under's coming with the
Moving the
drive, and
quaffle up. That's another goal. That's another goal for the Storm Crows. Austin Wallace has just been racking it up. He has been moving the ball really well so far in this game, and I'm excited to see it continue. Score is now 30-20 in favor of the Vancouver Storm Crows. With the Edmonton Aurors back with the quaffle, they're making another advance up the field. Do Storm Crows still have blood superiority? Yes, they do.
They'd have blood superiority. They've been maintaining control on beaters for the majority of this game. And there's another turnover.
Greenkeeper has possession of the quaffle. He's protected by his zone for now.
And here comes another change. Taylor Ochoa entering the field of play.
5 minutes, scores 30-20. For Storm Crows.
Well, we're 5 minutes deep. That means we're 12 minutes off of a snitch.
Still, really tight game. Both sides playing very, very solid defense. The Storm Crows have had a lot of really good drives on them so far. Still keeping up the field. Oh,
Wyatt's winning the
back
ball.
pass. And that's a turnover. Possession back into Edmonton Oilers right now.
Yep. They had a good chance for a score, but one of the Edmonton Auror beaters was in there to shut that down pretty quick.
Edmonton has to get beater superiority back soon, or else they're not going to make that much movement in the rest of this game.
The Storm Crows have been doing a phenomenal job of holding on to the bludgers, and they're really preventing the Edmonton Aurors from having a solid set of the defense.
Confusion in. Oh, and there's no
beater
moving away,
too.
but watch it.
Wyatt had a solid wrap. It looked a little bit backwards.
It is a flurry of bludgers flying around.
And the quaffle's fired out, and it's going. This has been a very quick play so far. Absolutely bodies the assistant ref.
Coming in, and the drive's still going.
And the drive is still going. He's still driving.
Motion is stopped.
Something's happened down there. It's another stoppage of play.
It's true. I'm really liking this intensity out of both teams right now. Both of them are really hungry and wanting to move into that goal.
The energy is really here. Both these teams are very desperate to get this win, and you can tell that they both really want it.
Yellow card, Storm Crows number 80, illegal contact. Contact from behind. 1 minute in the box. Or until
And that is a Jonathan Parent coming back to the penalty box right now.
Contact from behind. Contact can only be engaged from the front when someone is holding the ball. It is considered dangerous contact to wrap from the back, and apparently worthy of a yellow card. With one yellow card, he is one yellow card away from being evicted from the game, and he has 1 minute served penalty in the box. Or, unless the Storm Crows can score a goal, then he will be released at that time. Or is it the other team? The Edmonton has to score, right?
Edmonton. The Edmonton has regained BS on the play. Edmonton playing really aggressive on their offense right now.
Using a relatively rare reset.
And that is a goal!
Goal for the Aurors.
That would be number
And Jonathan
0.
Parent's back in. And he's back in, he's subbing out. What's going on down here? Wyatt has the quaffle, passes it off to number 88.
It appears Edmonton is turned up to
44, and that's a good beat. There's a solid beat. There's lots of energy. And White Keeper has the ball, and there's a push. There's a push.
And Edmonton driving up the field.
Oh,
and
almost.
scores
It was a
not
good shot, but there was no goal.
good. It's like Edmonton just turned on the switch, going 0 to 100.
Yeah.
That was real quick.
Another stoppage of play.
Stormcrows, 1 minute.
Stormcrows has called a timeout. There will be a 1-minute break.
Score is currently tied at 30 apiece. Fantastic game so far in the West.
Would you like to be interviewed?
Would I like to be interviewed? Nah, I think I'm going to save it for a little bit later in the game. I think the attention should really just be given to both of these teams. Both of them playing phenomenal throughout this whole tournament. Very dominant defense, very dominant offenses.
Having a good huddle over there.
And you can just tell the aggression is heating up between the two of them. None of them is giving an inch.
Both teams have had their cheer. They're about to resume pitch.
10 seconds left.
What game time?
7:34. Oh yeah.
Again, Tamestown at 7:34, still tied at 30 apiece. Edmonton having the S, but Stormcrows coming up with quaffle possession right now. Get ready for a bloodbath, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah. Edmonton having the beaters and having very strong beater play all over the place. But Stormcrows being super good at driving. I'm very excited to see how this little exchange is going to go down.
Edmonton's dropping back, but the Chase is playing really aggressive up front.
Oh, that was a miss.
There's a motion coming around the back, and here's good. Another score
Another score
by
for Stormcrows.
number 1,
Fantastic.
Indy Nickel.
And it looks like Edmonton is wasting no time with a charge. Absolutely just ripping it up the field. And their keeper has the ball. Trying to make a shot. Oh.
And that's a recovery.
Recovered by Indiana. And he's giving it to Wyatt, and as the keeper, he has keeper
And
protection.
they're driving up the
And they're
field.
driving.
They're coming up.
Oh! Someone caught Wyatt on the tackle.
Commotion on the field. Still.
That was impressive. Austin Wallace went down, but he kept his broom between his legs, and he's still on. He's still in the game. Austin with possession of the quaffle, passes it down to Wyatt. Back to Austin.
And here comes Austin Wallace down the field, and this is the goal.
No goal. There was no goal, but they still have possession. And Wyatt slams it through the tall hoop. Absolutely just dunks it. Wow. It's brazen.
Looks like we're having some trouble.
They're
with
subbing. There's a
substitutions.
lot of substitutions going on. The entire teams have changed.
Edmonton keeping really good control. Point chaser coming up with them.
Good pass to the back. They're behind the hoops now. They've got to bring it back. They're resetting a little. Screen ball.
And that's a turnover back to the Stormcrows. Edmonton resetting. Again, just super intensity between the two.
Austin holding the quaffle again, marching forward. Who's 67 here?
Mr. 67 for the Stormcrows, that would be Eric Vanderhelm.
Vanderhelm. Eric Vanderhelm. Well, Eric Vanderhelm, keeper for the Stormcrows. He's now holding quaffle possession. He's making a drive for the back of the hoop.
Stormcrows have regained BS, and there's a lot of motion in the back of the field coming in.
Oh,
And that is just good.
overshot the hoop by Austin has picked up the quaffle again.
And coming up. Really slow pace, looking for that opportunity to drive. Edmonton creating a wall.
Storm Crows has BS.
And that
there's
is
another
another point.
point.
Eric Vanderhelm coming up. Oh, he might have had a little nick to the face there. But man, coming through like a freight train.
All right.
But still, Edmonton's holding their own, coming in strong. Let's see what they can do here on offense.
I feel bad that I only know people from Storm Crows. What are these guys' names?
Watch passes on both sides. Outside of both sides.
Oh, and Kaylee coming up with the hits.
Oh, Kaylee's been hit. Kaylee was beat, but she got a ball back. And that looks like Doug Kelly is the other beater.
Good, aggressive beater play. And we just missed. Oh, Brett Edmonton
Here's
again, resetting
McKinney.
on the play.
Here's McKinney of the Aurors.
defense.
He's holding the quaffle. He's keeping it out.
Oh, that's
David Morgowski playing as the Mongoose. David, number 15, making a drive for the hoops. And there was no goal.
again, but still aggressive. This is some of the best players you're going to get out of the West.
Fantastic.
Two very good, very talented teams. Just
One of the best in Canada, I'd say.
quite so. I don't know. Sometimes you know what they say: best coast, West Coast. Am I right?
Yeah, there you go. West Coast is the best coast. Indiana's driving behind the hoops. He's setting himself up for a pass.
A lot of movement, very strong.
Doug Kelly from the other team has been beat.
And Indiana nickel back with it.
Another dunk. Pass behind the hoops, just slapped straight through.
And oh, there's calm play. You know the saying, penny for your thoughts?
Yeah.
Well, in game time, Indiana's got to give you 5. That's right there with the nickel.
12:08.
Timeout! Edmonton! Time check, please. 1 minute!
12:08.
Another timeout.
Get water right now!
Another minute timeout called by the Edmonton Aurors. Timekeeper time. 12:08.
And the time is 12:08 with the score of 70-30 for the Storm Crows. Still fairly early in this game. Snitch has not been released yet, so it's going to be interesting. Edmonton has to get back into it. And looks like we have an interview with Jaden from UVic.
I play for the UVic Valkyries. We've just been eliminated. It's a little unfortunate to have to go, but it was a great honor to get to play with some of these guys and to do some field testing and to catch these snitches. It's fantastic. It's all just really good Quidditch out here today down in Surrey, and I think we're all just been really enjoying it.
Absolutely.
So it seems like I've had my time and I'd like to get back on with the game.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jaden. And we return to Storm Crows versus the Edmonton Aurors. Again, coming back into this, Storm Crows with Bludger superiority, but Edmonton back with Quaffle possession. Now Edmonton, in order to get back in range, needs to make a few more goals here. What do you think they have to do in order to maintain that?
I think if they want to get back in range for the snitch catch, they're going to have to start really pushing their offense, and they need to get their beater play together. They can't keep losing BS like that.
It's very smooth, very controlled coming up here, but they just got to make that connect. Storm Crows are not giving an inch, coming back into their wall of destruction.
It's a common play called Hoop D, where you have players stand in front of the hoops and physically prevent a goal from going through.
And that
did
goal.
not work for the Storm Crows.
Coming back up.
Number 6 scores a goal.
Number 6.
And Austin Wallace is carrying it up for a drive.
Oh, Storm Crows back with their drive, and that's
Indiana again with another dunk.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
Called, and my gosh, the Storm Crows responded. Again, tight game.
I think it's got to be the
Neither side
mustache. I think it's Indiana's mustache.
I mean, it is November. It's very good awareness for prostate cancer and fight against it.
I hope you're all going to be checking in for the Quidditch Nationals, or Stationals as we're taking to call them, as it's Mustache Nationals.
Oh man, that's the title. That is the permanent title for this show.
And we have at least a few Quidditch players who can grow facial hair.
Absolutely. And here, Edmonton holding very strong defense. Storm Crows just passing it up front, maintaining control. And again, Edmonton just keeping a very tight defense.
They're not really giving Storm Crows a whole lot of room to move.
Both teams incredibly strong beater court.
Very aggressive defense. It's going well. Oh, and they pass it up.
And Storm Crows
Was that
back
a good?
Oh, and
I'm not sure. She was beat, but was she beat before or after that
I
toss?
believe she was beat before. Ruled that catch no good.
No, I think they're gonna rule that as a goal. Not our call. We're not refs.
Absolutely not. All right, Edmonton setting back up.
For a missed opportunity, couldn't get it through, and it looks like we have Jonathan Parent over there. I think
Jonathan Parent coming up the field with it.
holding the quaffle. He's making a solo march, but it seems like everyone else is already down here anyway.
Absolutely. For Edmonton, we have David Murkowski.
Time.
1441!
It's getting close
And
to 15
Colin
minutes.
Crowe down deep on the very strong. Oh,
Oh, that's a bit of a mess. There's people down. There's people
and
down all
there's
over the place.
confusion, and that's a turnover.
That's a
back to
turnover.
Edmonton.
Yep.
Coming down. They're
Edmonton
driving
has
down
it.
the
There's a
field.
drive. There's a strong drive for Edmonton. And he's safe. And that was a crazy goal. Fantastic.
And
From the
that-
Edmonton keeper. Who is that man? Who is that man? That's
That
Mongoose,
is
number
David
15.
Murkowski. No,
David Murkowski.
you never know. Goose never need a Maverick all along.
15,
Up
12,
here.
80, 50,
50, time is
15, 17.
17.
You heard it from our own very official scorekeeper. We are currently 80 to 50 in favor of the Storm Crows with 2 minutes, a minute until Snitch is released.
It's 15, 30.
And there's a pass around the field. Good stop by Edmonton number 4.
Oh my God, Dave.
Ellie DeBrosky. Indiana Nickelback. And Snitch is about to come on. But again, super intense field play. And Edmonton is back in range. This has got to be some really interesting Snitch play right up
We're
there.
going to see if they can score a goal here. I'm sure that if Edmonton can score a goal and get
16
close.
minutes.
Oh, and there's a tackle, and they're driving up.
Oh, blocked by Indiana.
Really good.
16.
Oh, there's a buzzer coming. And say hi to our beaters. We just got a personal visit from the Storm Crow beater team.
Absolutely, number 55, Taylor Ochoa. Playing
30
exceptional
seconds,
this
no
thing. In
snitches
fact, the
on!
whole Storm Crow beater team playing exceptionally well. Really holding their own. Good. BS possession has been going back and forth, but that's just more of a testament to both teams' like skill at that position. Not giving an inch.
Wyatt with a fake.
Oh, that's a beat by Taylor. By number 10.
And there's suddenly action. Suddenly, Storm Crow's making a drive. Storm Crow's trying to push.
Oh, and that's Jonathan Parent coming back up. And
Oh.
that is a stop
Interception.
there. Right.
And the snitch is out. This is a treat. This is a truly special treat. We have our very own Dave, the photographer, as the snitch today. Seekers are shaking hands and getting ready to go out on field.
Absolutely. Edmonton, aggressive.
He is a block of yellow out there.
Oh,
Truly
and Edmonton
intimidating
has
sight.
regained their footing back onto it. Very aggressive.
That plays quick.
Storm Crows.
Edmonton makes a toss. That went through. That was a goal. That was good.
God!
That was a crazy shot. Absolutely
Dangerously
long.
dirty dangles by number 36 for Edmonton.
Crazy.
Oh my God, Chris Rad with the shot.
8,
Here we
7,
have the Seekers.
Beautiful assistance by
That was a
Edmonton.
hit.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seekers release.
And the Seekers are out. Oh, strategic beating from there. Whoever catches this snitch first is going to end this game.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be intense out there. It's going to be intense. There's going to be a lot of beaters all over the snitch because no one's going to want the game to end right now.
The real question is, how much time are the actual Seekers going to have at the chaser? at the snitch. These beaters
sure.
are playing tough.
Edmonton Zeker is pushing hard, and it looks like he's been beat.
And that is another goal for the Storm Crows.
Another goal for the Storm Crows. It's now 90-60. If Edmonton catches the snitch, they will tie the game and send it into overtime. And that was a catch from Edmonton. The officials will decide whether it was a good catch or not, but it looked pretty clean to me.
I mean, that was a really clean catch. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if this game went into overtime. Both teams playing exceptionally, exceptionally well. In your face offense, really smooth and controlled defense.
Yes! Yes, just steal the goal.
It's going pretty well. It's pretty fantastic. So if this catch is called good, which I think it will be, Edmonton will have caught the snitch. It will bring the score to a tied game.
And the catch is good.
Catch is good. Now the players will switch sides.
Ooh, ladies
So
and
we'll have
gentlemen,
the Storm Crows on the left and the Edmonton Aurors on the right, and we will be going into overtime in 3 minutes.
Ooh, baby, we are in for a treat.
We will be back shortly.
And we are back to Storm Crows versus the Aurors. My name is Blake Glass. We're commentating here with
Jaden Iverson. We're both of the UVic Valkyries, and we are very excited to be watching another BC team, the Storm Crows, and the Edmonton Aurors. We are very lucky to have them visiting us in beautiful little Surrey.
Absolutely. This is a treasure and a pleasure. Back at it. Here we go into overtime. This is going to be the most intense, concentrated minutes of Quidditch we may have seen this entire tournament.
This is going to be 5 minutes of chaos, guaranteed. Both of these teams are going to be striving and driving.
Who brings the storm?
And we're back at it. Oh, coming off the pitch, Edmonton gaining possession, coming in with the fast break, and
That was fantastic. That was such a good goal.
Oh my gosh. And that will be number 9 on Edmonton, Claire Murkowski.
That was a brilliant setup. Edmonton got in, got the quaffle, backed off, and then they tossed it out to the side and just slapped it through the hoop. Seekers are about to come back out.
1. Seekers
And
release.
back at it. Oh,
And the Seekers are
Stormcrow's
back.
not giving them an inch.
Stormcrow's is not a chance.
Oh, we got Edmonton's regained possession. That's a fast break, and that is a goal by Soleil, the Edmonton Aurors.
Austin Wallace now seeking for the Stormcrows, and it looks like they've got a beater over there watching the snitch from the Edmonton Aurors. They're going to need to clear that up, or Austin isn't going to have a chance to catch that snitch.
Again, that is tight beater play around the snitch right now. Both sides, Colin Crow. And as well from the Stormcrows number.
Oh, good shot from Jonathan Parent of the Stormcrows. Puts it through for another 10 points.
Pardon.
Espadon. I've been corrected on my accent. And the Edmonton Seeker is pushing hard for the snitch right now.
Again, Edmonton pushing up with the quaffle play.
Stormcrows just had an excellent tackle over in the beaters. And Stormcrows catches the snitch. Austin jumps over Dave, rips it off his backside, and says, "This is my ball."
Definitely. Let's wait and see what the refs have to say. But again, great, fantastic game.
There's a lot going down over there.
Again, this might be just another preview of the gold medal match later tonight. Again, if this is any precursor for what's going to happen then, I am incredibly excited.
I'm pumped. It's exciting. It's crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Again, best of the West coming right at you.
We'll move back to the refs so that we can see what the verdict is.
Absolutely.
I want to know what happens. I got to see Howie when he calls the final shot. Both Seekers and two beaters chilling over there, figuring it out. I'm sure they already know what happened.
Both teams waiting in anticipation, but honestly, whoever comes out of this, both teams should be incredibly proud of themselves. Really good playing on both sides.
It's
of the field.
fantastic playing today.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Catch was not good.
Absolutely.
Catch was ruled not good, so it will continue. The game will continue from here.
Left.
And it looks like Austin is getting talked to about whatever he did wrong.
Absolutely.
Perhaps it was dangerous to reach over like that. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not entirely sure either, but, you know,
Howie's call is Howie's call. He is the lord of this field.
absolutely. 100%. And here we come, Edmonton back with it. Oh, back at the Stormcrows end. And that is a goal again. Number 9 for the Edmonton Aurors. Claire Murkowski. So good. And again, really tight beater play up around the snitch there. It's
There's
like
so
no
many
one
things to
around
watch.
David.
There's so many things to watch all at once. It's crazy. Oh, what happened? No, there was no catch.
And the refs are going to deliberate for a second here.
The refs are going to figure it out. Edmonton has been denied for their request.
All right.
And here we have Blake, one of our two handsome commentators today, ready to tell us some information about Quidditch.
Just first of all, this whole tournament, everyone's been so well run. Thank you, Quidditch Canada West. You guys have been fantastic this whole time. It's been a pleasure playing out here so far. We can't wait to play next 2 weeks at QCon. Just a good time. Just a really good time. Both of these teams, really hard to hold a candle to like each of them. Both of them, incredibly good, incredibly talented, and yeah, you know. And it looks like the refs have finished deliberating, so let's get back at it.
Thanks, Blake. Yellow card for the Green Seeker.
Whoa, my
And he seems pretty upset about that. I'm not sure what happened.
Here comes Austin Wallace back to the box here, confused of how he got that call.
Confused and disgruntled.
That's it.
Hopefully Storm Crows beaters can hold off the Edmonton Seeker until Austin's back in. Quaffle is currently in Edmonton possession and they're pushing down the field.
Number 15 for Edmonton, pushing down the field with it. Again, both Edmonton beaters with BS just holding the strong line around that snitch. Coming back with that to turnover. The Storm Crows coming down. Jonathan Perron and stopped. That's some fantastic defense.
Just tackled, absolutely brought to the ground. And the Storm Crows keeper, what was his name? 67?
67, again, that is Eric Vanderhelm coming through.
Eric Vanderhelm. He is a big man, and he showed how big he is just going through that team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolute freight train in this tournament today.
What time is it?
2:23.
In? 10 seconds.
Left.
2:23 is left in time. Score is
4,
12.
3, 2.
And we're back at it.
Edmonton scores, so the Austin is back in immediately, and he's going to run for that snitch.
And here comes Eric Vanderhelm back
Again,
into
for
the
another
fence.
shot, and that's
That's gonna
good.
be
That's
good.
another goal.
He's just coming
2
through like a
minutes. 1
freight train
minute to
today.
120.
But again, this Edmonton beater pairing right here. Number 85,
moving in for
Colin
the snitch.
Crow. And as well, number 23, Kaylee Mendoza.
Austin has caught the snitch yet again.
Mendoza. Apologize.
I think that was okay. Looked okay to me. Should be fine this time.
Austin Wallace with that catch. Oh.
And
There's another
with the Storm Crows, are Storm Crows ahead right now? I'm not sure. I think so. Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Whoever catches this wins the game.
So if this catch is good, the victory will go to Storm Crows. But if it is not a good catch, we have Edmonton in the lead by 10 points and another 2 minutes and some odd seconds left on the overtime.
Sure, if Edmonton keeps this lead all the way through the rest of overtime.
Catch is good.
Catch is
And
good.
there we have it.
And
Storm
that's the
Crows
end of the
win
game.
it. 150 to 130. Again, incredibly close game. Both sides playing their hearts out.
Fantastic.
Would not be surprised if you see them later tonight. And again, thank you again for allowing us to commentate. My name is Blake Glassford, leader captain for the UVic Valkyries.
And I'm Jaden Iverson, seeker and chaser of the UVic Valkyries.
And we're going to catch you next time. See you later, Quidditch Nation.
Goodbye.